Because the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadow's grass, and He leads me beside the quiet stream. He restores my failing health, and He helps me to do what honors Him the most. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. Safe in His arms. Because Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadow's grass, oh, and He leads me beside the quiet stream. He restores my failing health, and He helps me to do what honors Him the most. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm safe. Oh, safe in His arms. So when the storm of life is raging, and the billows they I'm glad that He shall sing. That He shall
I'm Deja, and you're watching The Greater Experience.
Like the cool of a summer's breeze, you open a part of me. Like a chill of a winter snow, your soul and mine took hold, felt so supernatural. Two hearts that came to be a whole, linked only by the spiritual. In this cycle we call life. Oh, my soul was partially complete. You came through and did a one-dress scene. Love's like magic from a wine, love like honey from a bee. Your love came along and completed me. Mind the fact that love has shown itself enough, 'cause nobody else's portion fills me up like yours has been there all along, like sweet melody in a song. The truth my heart speaks can be wrong. Oh, my soul was partially complete. You came through and did a one-dress thing. Love's like money from a wine, love like money from a bee. Your love came along and completed me. Oh, my soul was partially complete. You came through and you did a wondrous thing. Love's like magic from a wine, love's like honey from a bee. Your love came along and completed me. Your love came along. It completed me. God's love.
This is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you all who have tuned in. I need you to do me a favor and like and share this post. We are celebrating our 4th year in pastoral ministry at the Greater New Hope Baptist Church and in the city of High Point. And I am just so grateful to the Lord for allowing us this opportunity to be a part of such a great church in our community, a lighthouse for the people of God. And we are celebrating today at 8 o'clock this morning. We had Pastor Amos Quick. And today, in just a few moments, I will have special guest Vicki Winans. She will be joining me for a discussion. Dr. A, LJ, Logan, and myself want to take the time to thank everyone for the cash apps that you've sent, the email messages, the text messages, the voicemail messages. I appreciate all of you that are showing us love from all over the globe, really, from even overseas. We are just privileged to be the pastors of the Greater New Hope Baptist Church. And more than 4 years ago, we started this process, and the Lord has just blessed us year after year. And this year with the pandemic, we were not able to have an in-person celebration, but we wanted to come to you in a virtual way so that we could commemorate these 4 years. And if you saw the video presentation just a few moments ago, you saw that in 2007, It was my second year pastoring. So I've been 4 years at Greater New Hope, but I pastored the Impact for Purpose Church in Mesa, Arizona. And at our second year church anniversary, Miss Vicki Winans was our special guest, and she gave us a concert that was second to none. And those were just a few of the pictures that we were able to save from that event. And so I'm just so grateful to the Lord that my friend for more than 20 years has agreed to come on today. And we're just going to chat, and we're going to just talk about the goodness of the Lord and how to survive in unprecedented times. We are living in days that are uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. We're sheltering in place. We're in the process of getting this COVID-19 vaccine, and we don't know what tomorrow holds. But one thing we do know is who holds tomorrow. And so even though I may be uncertain, even though I may not have all of the information that I need, I know that with God, I can do anything but fail. So listen, we have put together, my family and I, we have put together an introductory video for Miss Vicki Winans. And we're going to go to that in just a few moments. And then the next voice that you will hear will be that of my good friend from Detroit, Michigan. She is a gospel artist. She is a legend. She is known for so many of her great hits. As Long as I Got King Jesus. She's known for Shake Yourself Loose. My son's personal favorite is Superman off of the Bringing It All Together album. So I've had some excellent opportunities to hear Miss Vicki Winans in concert. We've been to her home, and so I'm so excited that we have this opportunity to celebrate and just get wisdom from a legend, get wisdom from her life experiences. She manages herself. She does a lot on her own, and she can just give us some insight onto what that looks like. So we have developed a nice video montage that will introduce our guests for today. So we're going to go to that, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to ask Dr. A, I'm going to ask my two sons to join me as we just chat with Miss Vicki Winans, and then I'm going to talk to her, and then I have a special surprise I just came up with. And so I'm really looking forward to this next 50 minutes of the broadcast, where we'll be able to really just dive in to what the Lord is doing. At the end of the day, I'm learning that relationships are so important. We are in a day and time where people don't stay friends long. But I have had the privilege of like I said, knowing Miss Vicki Winans for over 20 years. And really, if we go to when I didn't know her, longer than that, because our youth choir in 1995 and 1996 participated in the Philadelphia Quaker Oaks Voices of Tomorrow competition. And that's when we had our first interactions with Vicki Winans. She and Kurt Franklin were the host of the Quaker Oaks Voices of Tomorrow competition. So that's when I first was introduced to her, like in 1996 or 95. And so from that time, I just learned to admire her. And for all these years, we've been able to stay connected. And the same thing with some of the friends that I was able to meet because of Vicki Winans. I've asked them to come on in just a few. And so we're excited about that too, because for 20 plus years, we have been friends because of Miss Vicki Winans. So I'm really excited. We're going to go to our introductory video. And then after we come back, we will go further in our broadcast.
I remember visiting Vicki Winans' home in 2004. I was pregnant with Lavelle Jr., we call him LJ, and I remember sitting on her couch in her game room enjoying naked chicken sandwiches. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that, but Vicki sure enough did, and she gave us the royal treatment. Vicki Winans has always been a favorite in our household. I'm telling you, if there is anybody that my husband loves probably more than me and his mother, it's Vicki Winans. From the times of going to concerts to putting her face on his birthday cake, you know my man loves Vicki Winans.
I was introduced to Vicki Winans at a young age. At the age of 2, I remember my mom entering a singing competition, and at the end I said, "Call Mommy Vicki."
Like a cool of a summer's breeze, you opened a part of me, And like a chill of a winter snow, your soul and mine took hold, felt so natural. Two hearts that came to be a whole, linked only by the spiritual in this cycle that we call life. Oh, my soul was partially complete, but you came through and did a wondrous thing. Love's like magic from a wand, love's like honey from a bee. Your love came along and completed me. Vicky, call me.
I'm having Vicky.
So now it's nothing to hear my dad talking on the phone with Vicky Winans, them laughing and clowning. So I hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
One of the things I admire about Vicky Winans is her authenticity, her ability to love. And so I will tell you that when I first met her, sometimes you have some apprehension about whether a star will be like you've imagined. And she was plus that and more. Loved, smiled, hugged, really treated us like family. And so we appreciate you, Vicky Winans, and we love you.
Sometimes I hear my dad on the phone with Vicky Winans, and they be laughing and having a good time. Sit down and relax and enjoy this authentic conversation.
I love Vicky Winans because she's always been real since I know her. I met her in 2001 in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, at the Morning Star, Morning Glory studio, and she has been a friend to me ever since, and I thank God for her. In 2001, I met her in the studio, and that's when she said, I promise to wait. You know, I ain't gonna try to sing that. She's not gonna sing that tonight, but. Then my fiance at the time, who is my wife now, took me to a Bobby Jones fest in Washington, D.C. And you know, after you meet somebody that's high up, you know, you don't know if they remember you or not. So we were sitting in the bleachers, and it was a little golf cart coming up, and my wife said, there go your girl. And she came up on the golf cart, and she said, go say hi. I said, no, if you go with me, I met her before. So we went up there, and Vicky was surrounded by all of these people, and I just tapped her on the shoulder. The security guy looked at me like, what are you doing? She turned around, and I don't think she remembered my name that time, but she said, hey, and she greeted me with love, and I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm almost high up there. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But then she was at Pastor Militant Thompson, now Hunter's Church, and that time she remembered my name, and that did something for me. I was like, she was like, Lavelle, what's up? I was like, hey, like, can I get a free CD? No, just like, she gave me a hug, and then time went on, and Vicky Winans in 2004 had a contest to see who her #1 fan was, and I was determined to be her #1 fan. And so I went home at 90 miles an hour with anticipation of being the #1 fan. And I said, babe, if you write the letter, I will be picked. I wrote the letter. My wife signed the letter. She found the picture. We wrote it together. Amen. See, tell the truth in church. Please.
I remember visiting
Pastor Lavelle.
And I don't know nobody that's going to put me on a birthday cake. Tell him I'm going to pay his way to Detroit. And Vicky Winans, my wife and I, we went to Detroit, and in 2004 was able to go to her home. And it's just been all uphill ever since. And we pray for her. We pray for her ministry because she has been a true friend indeed.
Here. And to Pastor Lavelle, I don't know what to say. He crazy. Something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. But he's a good old pastor. He's a good, come on, you love your pastor? Oh yeah, he's just getting started. But keep on being honest, keep on being down to earth, touchable and reachable, and you'll be coming into something like this in just a little bit. Just keep on being what you're supposed to be, and then God will bless you, amen. To his beautiful wife, girl, you just all that, a sweetheart.
If you're ready, make some noise. Yeah. Jesus is here. At this time, put your hands together for Vicky Winan.
We love Miss Vicky Winans. What's up? We so glad to have you today.
Oh my God. Hey, Pastor.
We wanted to come on. I got Dr. A on, I got Logan and LJ, and we just wanted to, one, thank you for being a part of our life for so many years. You known us before we even had the boys. I was like, can you be LJ's honorary godmom? And LJ,
Get everybody. Let me see. Oh, I got everybody now.
You got everybody? Can you
Hey,
Hey.
So, Dr. A, you want to say something to Miss Vicky?
So, Vicky, you know we love you. You've always been a gift to the world, but to our family. And so I think I said it, in the video that if there's anybody that my husband loves more than me and his mama, it's Vicky Winans. And so
girl, don't get me shot.
I have no choice but to love you because my husband loves you. But from the moment I met you and you loved on us and you embraced us. And so we just thank God. I thank God for you. I thank God that you are a woman of authenticity, that you love God unapologetically, that you show up as your most authentic self, that you're a businesswoman's businesswoman. I mean, she was doing entrepreneur world magics, whatever even thinking about running your own business and making your own cash. So, Vicky Winans, thank you for being the legend that you are. We give you your flowers while you are yet here to smell them and experience them. So we love you. We just wanted to let you know that. Thank you for being the gift that you are to our family.
Go ahead, L. I know
Thank
you
you
want
so
to.
much.
LJ wanted to ask a
Because
question.
I
Go ahead.
love her. First of all, it's so you got so many things wrong in my introduction. I just need to go back and fix some stuff. Number one, the fact that I love y'all, that's not wrong. That's perfectly 100,000%. The contest was not a contest to see who was my biggest fan, really. You already know I ain't put out nothing like that. I don't even call people fans. I call them friends. Come on. She put I want to know who a big. I ain't did that. You know, do you remember? Maybe you shouldn't have. Did you win?
Yeah, no, I didn't win. That's probably why I didn't win.
No. The actual contest was I was doing a 3,000. I done did some. Lord have mercy. I have given away at least maybe $75,000-$80,000 in contests to people that was less fortunate than me. And this particular one was write a letter and tell me what my ministry means to you. That's a whole lot different from being true. My biggest fan. Please, I am not nobody, but I do have a ministry that the Lord has hold to, hopefully. And I wanted everybody to say, but here's the problem with that. I had number one, baby, when at the time, internet wasn't like this. At the time, they were sending letters. When I tell you, the mailman was bringing up letters, and I said, what is all that? What are you doing? He asked me, what are you doing? I said, I'm not doing nothing. I said, oh my God, the letters poured in by the hundreds. I was trying to show people, I had a pillowcase full of letters that people sent to tell me what my ministry meant to them. And whoever wrote the best letter got a $3,000 shopping spree. I'll fly you to Detroit, bring you to my home, spend the day with me, take you shopping, and give you a party. I did all that. Well, Lavelle pastor, did not win. What's my girl name who won?
Alicia.
Felicia.
Felicia won. That girl wrote a letter. My God, I mean to tell you, I don't. You know when you read something authentic, when something touches you, and it's paper, but water comes from your eyes. That's deep. She had on paper so much emotion that it brought water from my eyes. Tears always have amazed me. Why we get emotion and nothing else happen? Only tears. When you get emotion, you sweat, you hot, yeah, water come out. But when you cry, it's an emotional thing. But the tears come out. That don't match. But it's great. She wrote a letter. She won first place. I wasn't having nothing but first place. I wasn't bringing, but all I was doing, woo, Lord Jesus. And then I kept reading it. I had 4 letters that I could not get rid of. I just said, okay. Lavelle, Tyrone, and in DC.
Brianna. Bree.
Brianna. I said, it's 4 people. I can't just put these aside like they didn't. I can't. Their letters and so potent until I said, okay, I can't put them aside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly all 4 of them in here. Go ahead on and make Felicia the winner. First of all, I ain't never seen nobody that happy in my whole life. She had never been on a plane. She lived in Florida. I had no idea who she was. She loved me, God knows. As soon as she landed in Detroit, all of them, we were all out there. We had the airline, the stewardess, the flight attendants, and the people from the front, the desk, they all came and left their job. They was wondering, what is going on downstairs? They was coming off the plane. It was her turn to come off the plane. She came running. I said, oh my God. She came running down. It was cold outside. And she was from Florida. How you come to Detroit? You ain't even got a sweater on me. I knew something. So I brought a fur coat and threw it on her. Lord have mercy. She had a fur coat. Did she get like something for her head?
Yeah, something on her head.
And
She had all these
balloons and people, signs. It was the most beautiful thing. God, how many years ago was that?
That was 2004. So almost 20.
I think I got the footage of it. It is so touching.
I tried to find the footage of it, but I couldn't. Let me let LJ. LJ had a question. He loves one of your songs. Talk to me, LJ.
Well, no, can I address my babies? These was little kids. These is grown men. Look at him. What he doing? He supposed to be getting a whooping. he all grown, sitting up in here looking cute. Hey, man.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good. Do you remember when you were little? I used to mess with you so much.
Yeah.
I don't think you had Logan. You didn't have Logan.
No.
I didn't think so.
No, so my favorite song of yours is Superman, and my question was, what inspired that song?
My son, Coconut wrote that song. He matter of fact, Coconut owned. That's probably my biggest selling record was, I guess, I don't know what's my biggest, because you know what? They just keep selling and selling and selling. We shall behold. As long as I got King Jesus, I might have to shoot that, because that just ain't gonna die. Long as I got King Jesus record. But Superman, Coconut, he that was on the they were supposed to bring it all together with the puzzle CD cover. And when he sang that to me, I said, oh my God, it's like warm butter just went all over me. So high, so far, so wide. I don't even know it. I don't sing it. How I go?
You went bye-bye.
Just like a
Yeah.
real life Superman, you flew in
You
the
flew in
sky
the sky,
alone, not
not
high.
I, because
I love it.
Because I realized.
Bye-bye. Huh? What else you say? Sing it some more.
Oh, let's see. On a rainy day, I hear the loads hit the ground as they start to lay. I love some for me. Lord, you make me smile. You know you do. And as a pet,
Yes.
I'll sing for you. I do. Ah! Just like that, I feel brand new. I remember the first time you called me in for, and that's not all. In the springtime, you gave me life. Summertime, you warm me with your love. And in the winter, freeze my thoughts, so it's you I'm thinking of. So far,
Well, you better
so
sing. I
high.
need you to sing. Okay, you sing. You sing. Okay, why he act like he ain't known that just start the song from front all the way?
All the way
You
to he
can't
doesn't
sing. Oh my God! Yeah, that song is so beautiful. I might do it again
Yeah,
if I can
that's
ever get back from behind. Long as I got King Jesus and safe in His arms. They just those two. Long as I got King Jesus, safe in His arms, rainbow, just whatever.
yeah, the
But you know
rainbow.
what? It's a blessing. That's my song, dude. It's a blessing. We need a word from the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And the list goes on.
yeah.
Let me thank Dr. A.
Thank you,
LJ Logan.
baby.
No
That
problem.
blessed me, Lord.
Yeah.
LJ, go ahead.
So Mom Vic, I'm gonna talk to you for a minute. Thank you, LJ. Thank you, Logan. Wave low, cause he ain't gonna say nothing.
Was Logan gonna say? Oh, was Logan gonna say something?
So you want to say
he's
something?
shy.
No.
All right.
Wait a
All
minute.
right. I love y'all.
Did
Y'all
he?
can.
Hi. A question about it. Hi.
Right. He's like,
Okay.
nah. So thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you, LJ and Logan. All right,
We
Mom
love
Vic.
you, Vicky.
I
See you
love you too,
later.
Angie. You know I love you, girl. You stay. One thing I love about you. Why we wear the? Did we wear the same thing? Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Well, green.
I know you probably got on that good St. John over there. I know. I already know
No,
you
no,
fly.
no, 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 no. I had to let her go. I got. It's good, but it ain't
You're
St.
looking
John.
good though.
Yeah, she's looking good. Always looking good. So listen. I
Thanks.
know we're in a time of pandemic. A lot of things have going on. We're sheltering in place. I'm gonna let Dr. A, LJ, and Logan go, but I wanted to ask you a few questions. I know people are really in a position where they are depressed, they've been going through. And one of the things about your ministry is you've been able to encourage people, make us laugh, bring just a sense of authenticity. What would you say to people? They're tired of being stuck in the house. They having problems on top of each other. What have you been doing to just encourage people during this time?
What I'm doing right this minute. I was in the house a whole year. I went out yesterday. Was it yesterday? For the first time in a year to a restaurant. Well, I went out and it's on my Instagram where when I got to the restaurant, that's the last time I went out. When I had on a baby, I was ready for it. I was ready for COVID and her sister and all the other variants. I had on, you go to my Instagram, I look like a monster. I ain't care. I was not catching no COVID. I said, first of all, we're not going to be here long. I don't know what's going on. They just tell us to wear a mask. I'm going to wear a mask. I'm going to wear a helmet, or if I can find one, and everything else I can find. But what I do, you know what? I found out, I learned a lot sitting in this house all this long time. I learned so much about people. People hurt. People really do hurt. And the reason why I say they hurt is because I get it. They call me, and I don't mind people calling me. People call me with some of the most unbelievable problems and questions, or just to hear People call and say, I just want to hear your voice. You for real? You know me. Everybody got my phone number. And I just be calling. Lavelle call. He be calling too and texting. But you know what, Lavelle? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. That whole year did a lot. We gonna have to go double to get back where we were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I tried to do whenever I was reached out to, whether it was Zoom or Cameo, I'm almost over 500 of them, doing cameos to lift people's day, and what I could do through Instagram, if I had a chance to post something or whatever, to make them laugh, make them smile, depending upon the situation. If somebody in their family had COVID, I already knew that was a problem. I knew that was a problem because, I mean, at that time, COVID was so vicious. You didn't get to stay all night. COVID had you going to the hospital. And when I say you going to the hospital, you going to the hospital and get on a ventilator, life support. It was a lot. I had to get my own stuff together. You have to be together yourself in order for you to be able to minister to someone else. But I also needed somebody to minister to the minister so that I would be effective and potent enough to do what I was supposed to do for other people. We didn't know how long we was going to be off. My first date out is next weekend. I'm going out on a plane. I ain't been on a plane.
Wow, let's go.
I'm coming. It's coming. I never would have thought it was coming, but it's coming. It's coming, Lavelle. We're about to do this thing.
Listen, and you know what? I know as you travel, people are going to be just so glad to see you. You are a legend. You have shown people how to do this work, and I am just so proud to know you personally. I have a question though. Who do you listen to? Like if I went into your iPhone and your music, who is somebody that you got on your playlist?
Okay. First of all, I'm so different. I just listen to who playing. I don't have a playlist. I just listen to who playing. Whoever be playing. When I have time to even do that, I can't even take the noise because I'm either probably always doing something where I have to be quiet. And I love movies. So I don't know what to have, but they done put, it's so many movies on TV. I used to catch up. Honey, there's so many movies on TV down till my like, okay, well, the theaters was down and people got smart. They got smart with the put, and I think President Obama went to Netflix and it just blasted away him and Michelle. So I watch movies. I'm gonna tell you, I love Yolanda Adams. I love oh my God, I love them all. I love them all, especially if you got Take Me to the King.
Yeah, Samuel
Man. I love her. Yeah, I love her voice. I love Break Every Chain. Wait a minute. Let me back all the way up and start. Tim Bowman Jr. Baby. First of all, I wouldn't have guessed in a million years that Tim Bowman Jr. would be as bad as he is.
Yeah, he's
that
bad.
Boy is so off the chain. It don't make sense. I said, Timmy, how you run up? How do you do that? You're supposed to run down. Oh, he gets to sing. And he's so sweet. My nephew is off the chain. Got him a new wife. He just got him a new Benz truck. This boy, what I like about him, you know what he did? He said, yeah. He told me, he said, Auntie, I'm going to do it just like you did it. However, I don't go in no box and do everything like everybody else do, you know what I'm saying? I stay out the box. I ain't took no band. Me and them tracks, we've been hitting it for 35 years. Hey, my tracks, I don't have to buy no airline tickets.
I know that's right.
Right. But yeah,
you don't have no educators
I
with
really do. I love Mary. I love everybody. See, I love them all. I mean,
Yeah.
I do. Marvin, even Marvin and all the Marvins, they all can sing. Gaye, Marvin Gaye, Marvin Winans, and Marvin Sapp. Them
Awesome.
Marvins.
They got it.
It's a few Michaels I like too.
So you know what's so interesting? Before you logged on, we showed pictures. You were at our second year pastoral anniversary in 2007, and I was just going through those memoirs, just looking at just the history that we have, and I was just thinking about, you know, over the years, we've seen ministry change so much. And there's a picture of us. You
Oh
see that
my
picture
God.
of us? We were so
Hey,
excited.
that's a bad sweater. Oh, I still
Look at that.
got that. That
Look
is
at
the
that.
party where that she won everything next to me. She won the
Yep.
party. Look at you, Lavelle. Oh my God, you look a little kid.
And listen, we were so excited. Listen, I'm about to show you
That's
something
my
else live and in person. I just want our producer to go to the next frame because I got some people here that want to say hey to you too.
Okay. Hey.
Do you see them?
Oh my Lord. Have mercy. Hey, Pastor Ty. Hey, Fifi. That's my winner right there, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. She done did I don't know what happened. It must have been that win that she did. This woman down here, lay member. I don't know what she did.
Yeah.
Why do people say lay member? That's a problem. That's what the problem is right there.
That's what I said.
Don't
I said, y'all ain't gonna have me on this broadcast and everybody pastors. Y'all got to give me a title too.
Just don't lay member. Go to sleep. Hey, Felicia, this is the winner back in 2004. She wrote the most beautiful letter, my Lord. And she can't. You hear me talking about it? I didn't know you was going to be on here. Look at you.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't look nothing like you used
Talk about me. Look, listen,
girl, she done got her. She a comedian now and all that. You just doing your thing.
She had a show last night.
Huh?
She had a show last night, and we was trying to do technical checks and all that. She like, I'm about to go on stage. I'm like, get off stage and get on this link so we can practice this. So she done got important on us. But what I love about Fee
because
and
she
Ty,
started out with, she did, Lavelle. And you know what? I feel like after she came, I started seeing this and that. This girl, she went to being, she said, okay, not only am I going to do I love her ministry, I'm going to do the ministry that I'm supposed to be doing, just like her. Every time I turn around, she's somewhere. I said, okay, you a what? Girl, you don't want from somebody at the house writing bad letter to a lay member comedian.
But yeah, I asked them to pop on, and it's like I want them to say something to you too, because we all sit around and talk about you. We chat about you. So go ahead, Fee, talk to us.
Y'all been friends ever since.
Friends.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
We have been friends. We all done
Y'all
been to
been
each other's
friends ever
house.
since. Am I
We
stuck?
right in the street. Can y'all hear me?
I didn't hear.
Okay, can you hear me
Are we
now?
okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
You hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
The picture's kind of going slow, but I can hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I said I
I love
yes,
your
we've been
setup.
friends
Your
ever
setup is
since.
off the chain, Pastor.
Thank you, Pastor
Look,
Freeman.
I need to get me a background too. But no, I was saying, we've been friends ever since. I done been to their houses and they done been to my house and we be hanging out. Look, we went to the live recording, your last live recording. We all went together. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, we was in Chicago.
At the House of Hope.
Woo! So Bishop Jakes. Baby.
Yes.
Bishop Jakes was so off the chain. Oh my! I was back down there going, who is he talking about? He hosted the whole thing. It was 10,000 people there.
Yeah, it was
It was so
packed.
many people. It was
It was
unbelievable.
packed.
Hey,
It was
look,
packed.
we were sitting in the back, and I forgot who did we call. We was like, we got to call somebody to get us up closer. What was his name? That used to he picked us up from the airport.
Montel. It was Montel, right?
Montel,
Montel.
yes.
Monte,
We called him
did he
like
get you up
Montel.
closer?
Listen. We was up in the first few rows.
Monte did some. My family was up there, so y'all might it was in the side or they was on
No, we was in
right in the front. It's another side.
Yeah, we
We
was
were
in the
in the
middle with
front on like
all
row
of the
5.
stars. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, we
that
got
If
was
all
it
the way
hadn't
up.
awesome.
been raining, it was raining. People stood out in the rain. Oh God, I was like, oh my God, why is it rain? It didn't make them people no difference. And
Nope.
baby, you
Right.
talking about a time. Woo. That was my
It was
mama's last
cold.
church service. It was on and popping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was my
No, this
mama's
is what I
last
want.
service in church.
Yeah. This is what I wanted to say. I said I knew when I found out that I had won the competition. It was so crazy to me. I think I fell on the floor twice. And then what got me and what let me know that, Vicky was such a genuine, amazing person. She called us a week before the actual program, but she called me every day up until the day I got on that plane, which wasn't good for me because every time she called me, I'd be like, oh my God, why she keep calling me? She know I'm nervous. But she called me one day, what kind of cake
Why
you
was
eat?
like
Well,
why
she
did I call
buy
it
me
making
a
your
cake.
reservations? Is that it?
No, you called
Why
me
was I
every
calling you
day
every
about
day?
something different.
Making your
Every day.
reservations, probably.
Yeah, it was something different. What size coat do you wear? Then the next day you call me. What kind of cake you like? The next day you call me. Well, I just called to see, make sure you're not gonna be nervous on the plane. I don't want you to be sick. Do you need any medication? I was like, she really be caring about people.
I do. I do.
But that was amazing.
And for your four and Tyrone Ty is down here, and for the four of you all to have met, nobody knew nobody. And the extra 3 people was extra. And as Ty was extra, Brianna was extra, and Lavelle was extra, pastor. So
yeah.
Felicia, even though she got all the attention, they were in on it too. Because baby, y'all still have y'all letters.
You gave us some
Yes,
money
ma'am.
too. You gave us money to spend at Dave and Buster's.
You did.
You was like, get him some money. Where the money at? We were sitting there. We were
Wait
so
a minute.
happy.
Wait a minute.
We were so happy
Wait,
for
this
Fee.
was a shopping spree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? I gave 3,000 that I had already bought her ticket and all that was separate hotel. But why you gonna come to Detroit to go shopping with me? You don't want $3,000. That girl came, got her 3,000, took her 3,000 back to the crib. I got stuff to do.
You gave me options. You shouldn't have gave me options. She said you want to go shopping or you want this money. I said you could just give me the money. She talk about, well, you are in school. You go ahead, buy some books or something. I say, all right, buy books.
Hey, Ty, say something, Ty. Pastor Ty, sit down there. Say something to him.
What's up, my Vicky?
Hey, boo.
Hey, I love you so much.
I know. I really do know that. He texts me not one day a week, 7.
Not 7.
Yes, it is. 7 days a week. I'm getting something from him. And if I don't respond about the 5th or 6th day, ring.
I need to hear your voice. I need to make sure you're okay. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. Pastor, happy anniversary, first of all.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Happy anniversary. My best friend is down there in the corner. Oh, comedian, lay member Fee. I'm just so glad to have all of y'all in my life. But
wait,
my
hold on.
Vicky.
Who anniversary is it?
It's mine. It's my pastoral anniversary. My 4th. This is my 4th. Here in High Point, my 16th total.
Church. Lavelle, you done lost a
Pastoria.
lot of weight. You look so good.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay, we was looking bad back in the day. He had a too big coat on. My
A
clothes
suit
was
this
too
big.
tight.
Tyrone
God has
had an
been good to us.
overcoat.
We
Shut
have
up, man.
aged with grace. Thank the Lord. We have aged with grace. But yeah, this has been 4 years here in High Point, North Carolina. I spent 12 years pastoring in Arizona, and my church asked me what I wanted to do for my celebration, and I was like, I want to talk to Vicky Wine. That's what I want to do. And
You know
so
what?
I felt like you came in
I don't get it.
2007. Come on in 2021.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. And y'all know I want to be loved. Everybody do, but everybody just don't quite make it. I don't like people talking about people and gossiping, lying, and this man that y'all know, this crazy man that's out here stalking. I got me a stalker. You should call that famous when you get stalkers. Yeah, but he gonna wind up in, it ain't gonna be good for him to be stalking me. They'll put stalkers in jail. And if you don't get saved, you're gonna go to hell. So I love people talking. I love that they talk to me, and but what gets me is when everybody is like, seem like everybody love you. The Bible says, woe unto you when all men speak well. So I got to have one enemy, and that's him. Because honestly, God, people make me feel so good. I love blessing people. I found this thing that I could do, and then I found it was good. I called up Dorinda. I told Dorinda about it. I told Vanessa Bella. You know why? Because I'm confident in what I'm doing. There's not a bit of jealousy. I mean, I am just blessed. I just want everybody else to be blessed. And I think that's what everybody feels. I'm not, that uppity thing, I travel by myself. Hey, I ain't got all that. I don't have to have all that. You know, like the glam squad, if just don't get it, just take it out the check.
Tyrone, is that your seatbelt?
Can y'all hear me?
You need to put
Yeah,
your
we can hear
seatbelt
you.
on.
Yeah, that was Tyrone's
I
seatbelt.
think we lost. Y'all got me?
I got you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, the screens are frozen. Is something I can do?
No, we just gotta wait for the storm to pass over, and it'll come back.
It's no, I mean, it's what it's doing. It look like it's bright and sunny. Oh, you got a picture behind you?
Oh yeah, this is a green screen back there. Yeah,
So the
I got a
storm
green.
it's raining outside.
No, that was a hyperbole. the internet storm. I'm just saying.
I need you to spell that.
HYPERBLE.
You ain't be saying words you can't spell.
Hyperbole.
Oh, come on with it. Hyperbole.
HYP.
And he's so proud because that was a hyperbole. What?
You know he's college educated.
How do you spell high? High, HI per PER BALY. Is that right?
No, wrong.
What is it? How you
it's HY. It's HYPERBOLE. I hope I spelled it right. HY as in yes. PERBOLE.
Oh boy, that's right. As you look into the internet.
She said that's right.
Listen,
Look, you get 2 stars, Pastor
on the
Lavelle.
internet.
That's what 4 years of pastoring to do for you. Oh, you got
Google search.
I know.
Listen,
Hyperbole It's exaggerated. It's an exaggerated statement. It should just be a lie, but it's not. It's it's an exaggerated statement. No, they are that's hyperbole is plural. Exaggerated statements
With an S.
of claims not meant to be taken literally.
Right. And that's exactly what I said. When I said the storm is passing over, I was just exaggerating because the internet sometimes lags and causes us to freeze up.
I
So we
know,
just
I hate that, right? I'm sorry.
yeah.
I
No, but
have a
it's good.
question, Pastor Lavelle.
Go ahead.
Okay. Sister Vicky Winans, I have a question for you, love. Now, we all know that you and your sons have an amazing relationship. We love Mario
You
and
want to know what?
Marvin. I said, you and your sons have a great relationship. Now,
Oh,
for
yes.
people like myself, I got little babies who are aspiring and have all these different things that we want to do. And, we carry this level of guilt about.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear me?
It's going in and out, so I have no idea what you're saying. You said I have a little baby, I think.
Yeah, I have little babies. But no, I was saying, see if I can talk a little louder. What advice do you have for parents who are, trying to aspire to do things, but they have little kids? The way you were able to be successful and also being a, effective parent.
That was a lot. Well, I wasn't out. I that's all I was gonna be, was an effective parent. And I had a little group. It was called Winans Part 2. It was me and BB and CC and a girl named Marby Wright. And we sang, maybe once a year at a concert. So I don't know, I married Marvin, and then I had Coconut. I already had Skeeter from a prior marriage, and I had Coconut when I married Marvin. And so I just planned to be a mom. I love being a mom. The Lord was blessing him and the group and whatever. And because when I married Marvin, Marvin was not the Winans. And I don't know, everybody think that I got married and went into this church. No. I got married. Marvin Winans came to live with me in my apartment with a slick black suit, one, and a paper bag. That's how he was 19 and I was 24. And we was just all happy. Our honeymoon was at the crib. So when I say I got married on a Wednesday, what was that? I mean that. When I say I had on a yellow dress, what was that? It was the truth. So no, and then, God, I don't know. It was because I've been divorced from Marvin my 30. How old is Coconut? Coconut's 40. Can't believe. Did y'all see Coconut on Wheel of Fortune?
I saw that.
Yes.
He did good, huh? Yeah.
He did.
I know he did. Coconut, Jesus, he's 41. And when I moved and right before I went into the big house, Coke was like 14. That's how long ago I've been gone. But
wow.
What I did to answer your question, I went and got Coconut. I wrote to the governor. I'm crazy, just nuts. I wrote to the government and asked them would they give Coconut a license at the age of 15, because I had to go on the road and sing, and Marvin was singing. There was nobody there to take him to school. Okay, Skeeter was already driving, but Marvin, and they were two different schools. Do you know those people? I couldn't believe it. They wrote me back and they gave him a license at 15. My kids, I bought them cars. Baby, they got to, my kids ran into everything and everybody. I could not, but I said, okay, y'all killing my insurance. Okay, first of all, how do Coconut 15? How you back? We was in the condo right before I moved to the big house where y'all came. Coconut, how you back out the garage and going flying and back right into the garage behind us? It hit the lady car in the garage. Her car hit the wall. That's too much. We need to take your license back.
I hope LJ is listening to this because you know he's 15 now.
Lord have mercy. They hit, Skeeter ran over a man's leg.
Lord.
And then he
God, say everything and everybody.
And then he came home and didn't tell us like nothing happened. Baby, the police was the police came to the house. He was shaking. I said, sir, we have insurance. The man's probably lying, but we have insurance, whatever. Okay. Skeeter was in the studio. These is new cars I bought. Trucks. They all bought all Jeep Cherokees. Bought them all every time. I bought them new cars. Skeeter out the studio. He was just starting getting in to where Skeeter bad. He said he came out the studio. These are the kind of things that I was doing to be able to go on the road to make sure they had a sitter, but I had to do extra to make sure he did it. But I ain't mean for them to run into everything and everybody. However, Skeeter came out. I told him no, stay so late. He came. He got caught up in learning the music and doing what he do, and came barreling down Northwestern Highway. The light was red. The speed was 35, and he was asleep. I told him, stop standing up there so lady's too sleepy. He came barreling down there. All the cars were stopped, and he never even broke. And he hit them people so hard.
Jesus.
That's the only way he woke up. Wasn't nobody hurt or nothing. Insurance fixed the car. Whatever. That's the first thing I had to do. Make sure they got to school. I left plenty. I would leave plenty, if I could, plenty of money that I would make there for them. Honey, my babysitters was happy. They got to go shopping. I take my kids everywhere. Everywhere they want to go take them. That's what I did. I made money, and then I put it back into my children to make sure that their lives weren't voiding out my absence. You know, I wanted to make sure that they stayed. Your mom want me to take you here. Your mom want me to do that. And it didn't get bad. We shall behold them hit. That's when it got bad with my first single. I ain't looked back. I had so many dates, it was unbelievable. So when the Lord blessed me, after I was paying my tithes, and he blessed me to buy a $2.2 million house, the people in the gospel industry say, what is she doing? I'm working in silence and letting my success make the noise.
Yes.
Y'all need to put that in the chat. Work in silence and let your success. That's a new T-shirt. Let your success make the noise. Listen, let your success make the noise. I like that. That's exactly what you've done as a legend, as someone who knows the industry. You have really shown individual artists, groups, and people how to really take their ministry by the horn and make sure that you milk it for what it's worth and even some more, and then really inspire other people to do what they need to do so that they can come into their authentic self. And this is exactly what I love doing. What I'm doing today, talking to you all, as we have expanded, our church has never been closed. The doors have been closed, but we've just expanded ministry to a virtual platform. And so we're we have to expand our minds and say, listen, if I can't do this, if I can't do that, then guess what? We're gonna expand in a way that allows us to continue to reach the people, that allows us to do what we need to do in terms of ministry. And so that's how we got here today. And so I just thank you, Fee. Thank you, Ty.
I'm so proud of you.
You know,
you wasn't nowhere near no pastor. when you came to my house. When I flew you to Detroit, you weren't pastoring. And
I
when you
was not
told me you was
pastoring.
pastoring, I was like, oh my goodness, look at this. All y'all shout out. You a
Yeah.
pastor. Ty's a pastor.
Yeah.
Fifi is a comedian, lay member comedian. uh, and Bree, she's a radio, she's like a
You got a
radio,
radio show. Yep.
got a home radio show. All four of y'all. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So I
happy
mean, I was
that I had
listening to.
something to do with that.
You sure did, because you told me, you said keep being honest, keep being reachable and approachable. She said, and you'll be coming into something like this in a little bit. That was 14 years ago when you said that to me. And so it seems like just yesterday to us, but like you
Yeah.
said, there's been some silent work. I had to decide to move my family to North Carolina. We had to uproot ourselves and restart, but
You
really
did.
expand. And
Yeah,
so,
you were out west.
I was in Arizona.
Arizona,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yep. And so, I'm teaching my children too. Like LJ plays the drums. LJ Logan is singing in the choir. And so,
LJ can sing too.
oh yeah. LJ always, and he can play too. He's been playing and tinkling on the piano. And so I'm
What?
so grateful just to have a family that's supportive. My wife is working at the school and she's doing her thing in the community. LJ is 15. He just finished driver's ed, and so I hope he was listening to that. That safety piece about being safe in his arms, not.
Baby. They still had to drive. They did okay. I mean, we made it, but because I had to go out of town, and so hey, it was so many things that I did. I took them with me. That's another thing. My kids went with me. Coconut Bells on stage, singing, singing. Y'all remember the song? Everything will be all right. Okay, so it starts. Don't let the problem get you down. Don't let the situation make you frown. Don't let the hard times get the best of you. Hold your head up and walk on through. Coconut, when we get through with the verses, he said, first of all, his singing voice came in late in life. He can sing now, baby, but before, I put him up there anyway. He said, don't let the problem. He felt like if you shake your head, that vibrato gonna come out. I don't know how my mama vibrato coming out her head ain't shaking, but mine ain't coming. So I'm gonna do this. Don't let the problem get you down. I said, that's not gonna get it. That's not gonna cut it.
Wow. So listen, our time is up already. Can you believe our time is up? Yes, our time is up. I know it. Listen, my church about to do a drive-by for me at the church at 1:00. So
wow. You better duck.
Huh?
You better duck. Duck. Can I compliment you on something and say something to them? You guys, this man, he's everybody's church is wanting right now. And I already got like 7, 8, 9 bookings. They'll probably want to bring artists in to try. Everybody got to get back. They're scattered. The people are scattered, kind of. And I'm looking at your whole presentation. This look that you have is so slick. The way you got it framed, the color. Everybody, wherever you are, you don't have to do. If it's not number $5, $10, go to Pastor LaBelle's Cash App and put on his Cash App. Somebody just covered it up, but I want them to take that down. There you go. Take that down so you can see $ LaBelle McMichael, and just bless him. It don't have to be a whole lot. I know everybody's up on Sundays asking for money, but this is me, and I don't even live there, but I'm on there with him, and I know what he's going through to get everything done, and I know the tenacity that he has to make it happen. But if y'all can just give him a little nudge at Cash App LaBelle McMichael, it will bless my soul. Thank you so much.
You have been such an inspiration to me. I appreciate you answering my phone calls, responding to my texts.
I don't have
It's
any. I don't have any choice.
No, you don't. You don't. You don't. And you know what? It's so funny because I don't know if you remember this, but I actually first met you at the Quaker Oats Voices of Tomorrow youth competition in Philadelphia when you and Kurt were the hosts. Remember that? And
Yeah,
and
that was in woo. When
95.
I worked for Quaker Oats for 6 years. I was only supposed to do one. They kept me for 6 years, which helped me to buy my house. That's another thing that helped.
Yeah. You did the commercials and everything. I was
I
looking
was
on
doing
YouTube.
commercials and stuff. I ain't never had an agent, nothing. I do all
Listen,
kinds of commercials. I'm blessed. I'm just blessed. You
you
know?
are blessed.
I'm
And
blessed. I
you're
thank
not
God.
just blessed, you bless other people, which is
I want
why
to.
we wanted you to come on. My church is watching. What do you want to say to my church?
Well, to everybody over at the, where your church name at? It ain't on here.
Greater New Hope Baptist Church.
How you put up a thing? I just complimented you. And I don't even see your church name.
Hey, look, Pastor Freeman behind the scenes, before you know it, he had something that say Greater New Hope Baptist Church up there.
No, what they had covered your name was this. Work in silence. They done made up a whole fresh banner. Blue.
Yeah.
Slipped it in there. Work in silence and let your success make the noise.
That's it.
They done already stole my statement.
Wisdom from whining. I'm telling you.
Okay, so to all of the members there, first of all, thank you so much that I can get on today and not have to lift your pastor of a too heavy heart. This is a heavy-hearted situation. I'm sure there are times that he just didn't know what to do, but today it just feels like you could feel it that we're gonna be okay. You look great. Y'all keep him sharp. And so Angie, please always be sweet to her. She gonna be sweet to you. And stay with them. Stick with them. Get out there. Bring in souls. Y'all have, if you have to have outdoor meetings or something, bring in souls. Build that church. Build it, and do not stop building it. Bring in souls to Christ. We got extra work to do because there was no churches open. It just was just a hot mess. But God have got to show us the message behind what just happened. We need to know. Didn't no prophet tell me,
No,
neither did they tell us. We didn't know this. This hit us. So I believe in God. I believe in faith. I never seen Jesus. He never came to the crib. So I love and live for him by faith. I'm going to believe that this pandemic is going to be over. By faith, it's going to be okay. By faith, I believe God's going to overwhelm your church. By faith, I believe you won't lose a member, but double your size.
Wow.
And by faith, we all going to see Jesus face to face. I believe it. It's the only way we can do it is by faith. And that's exactly how we're going to have to do it.
Wow. This has been such a treat for me. My godmom loves you, and she is in Philadelphia. And I told her we were friends years ago, but her name is Gloria Smith. Just say hi to her. She's not watching, but I'm a record this part for her, so just so she can see you say hi to her.
But is your auntie?
My godmother, Gloria Smith.
Hi, Gloria. How you doing, godmama? You should be proud of your godson. He is a blessing to the body of Christ. He is a blessing to me, and he's a blessing to so very many people. Him and his beautiful family, his wife and his sons, Logan and LJ. So continue to love him. For him to stop and put you there, that means he loves you and he knows you love him. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vic. You know, remember my mom was sick. The Lord spared her life. She had a liver transplant. She had a liver transplant, and she watching you too. So just say hey to mama.
Hey, mama.
Yeah,
you go ahead on and beat that. That's right. Beat up on the devil. Beat him.
Yeah, she is. Right. He has recovered well. And so we thank you so much. Listen, as I always say, there's a couple of videos that'll roll after we go off the air, but I just want y'all to know that the Greater New Hope Baptist Church, we love you. Thank you so much for joining us behind the scenes with Miss Vicky Winans, Tyrone, Felicia came on at the last minute for me, my wife, Dr. A, LJ, and Logan. We're on our way to the church for the drive-by, and this I need you to pull up. I need you to pull up and show up. So as I always say,
I wish I could come.
I know that would be so dope. That's all right though. We're gonna pull up. Listen, we've been trying to figure out when we gonna all either show up in Detroit or we gonna show up at one of these events, because we'll just pull up. We don't need no reason.
Y'all will roll up on somebody in a minute.
Listen, we're right there with you. So this is how I end my broadcast. I pray that you have a great day and we'll have even a greater week. God bless.
God bless you, Pastor. I love you.
Hey, Lavelle, I just wanted to jump on here and say congratulations for another year of ministry. 4 years, wow, that seemed to have gone by so quickly. I thank God for you. I thank God for your ministry. I pray that God will continue to use you for his glory. I pray that you would continue to lead his people in the way that he would have you to lead them. I encourage you to just continue to listen for the voice of the Lord. No other voice matters. I pray that you would follow his voice. I pray that you would seek him for everything and in everything. I pray that you would say what he have you to say, nothing more and nothing less. I pray that you would just continue to be a blessing to so many. You have changed so many lives over the years. You have been a blessing to so many. Stay encouraged. Never let people or things discourage you. As long as you know you are doing the will of God, you are putting God first, and you are doing all these things with a sincere heart. Stay encouraged. I love you. I love you. You are continuously in my prayers, praying for you, your family, your church family. I love you so much. I am proud to be your big sister. If you ever need me, I'm just a phone call away. If you ever need a prayer, I got one for you. I love you, little girl. Congratulations.
Thank you for joining our broadcast today. We want to thank Pastor Lavelle McMichael and Lady A happy 4th pastoral anniversary. We want to thank everyone for tuning in today and for giving their thanks for all the good things that they have done for this church ministry. We thank you for your leadership, your guidance, and most of all, your love. Thank you so much, and we love you from the bottom of our hearts.